Roxcy Bolton is a name that will go down in history. This Coral Gables resident has dedicated her life to women's rights and protecting those who need it most. The Coral Gables community honored the civic activist with the unveiling of a commemorative photo of her home, where many historic rallies and marches were planned. Mayor Jim Cason opened the ceremony with a few words describing Miss Bolton.
But I was trying to think of the adjectives that would describe Roxcy. I would say certainly a person of conviction, passion, perseverance, tenacity, and courage.
To Mayor Cason, today's unveiling was a reminder to the Coral Gables community of the amazing work this pioneer woman has done.
Today we're here to unveil a portrait of her house to remind people that in that house so many good things happened in Coral Gables for women and for minorities over the years. But the least we can do is put her photo up on City Hall wall to remind people that that's an ideal, that's a person. Try to emulate that person in your life. Public service is a great calling, and Roxcy is a perfect example of that.
Other special guests had their own way of describing this pioneer's strength and sass, like longtime friend and former mayor of Miami, the Honorable Maurice Ferre.
But there's one word that nobody used this morning, and I want to add that one word. And you know what that is? Fearless. Fearless. The woman is fearless. She has no fear.
She certainly does not. Florida Congresswoman and friend of Roxcy, Ileana Ros-Lehtinen, shared this special date with her. The Congresswoman had much to say about Roxcy's many brave accomplishments.
Roxcy has been a fighter from day one. She was born a fighter, and she's made Coral Gables an even nicer place in which to live. But more than anything, her legacy is one of hope for women, the fight for equality.
Roxcy Bolton also served as the National Vice President of the National Organization for Women and founded its first chapter in Miami-Dade. She was the driving force behind the designation of August 26th as Women's Equality Day and established the Rape Treatment Center at Jackson Memorial Hospital in 1974, the first treatment center of its kind in the country. These are only a handful of her accomplishments. Although her physical voice isn't as strong as it used to be, longtime friend and attorney Vincent Damian spoke on her behalf. And what she had to say is just what you would expect from this bold and courageous feminist.
I first became fervently involved in the cause of women's rights, and together with the National Organization of Women and the Florida chapter, and many others, we have made great strides. But much needs to be done, and we will continue that cause until women are in a position of power that they should be. To quote another fighter for the rights of women, Dr. Timothy Leary, a woman who strives to be the equal of a man lacks ambition.
Roxcy O'Neal Bolton is a hero and role model for women everywhere. She has given a helping hand and a voice to many who needed one. The impact she has made in our community make her and her home more than deserving of this honor. For Coral Gables TV, I'm Natalie Goenaga.